Good morning, everybody. Well, everybody would just happen to be just me, which is all right. Eventually, you guys will start popping in. I just wanted to come in here and do a quick little live this morning because I think a lot of people walk by stuff that's broken or chipped or damaged or whatnot. And I know I do a lot of things. There are a lot of things that I won't waste my time on, but there are some things that I will waste my time on because I know the history. So we're going to talk about that if anybody comes. We shall see. We shall see. So we're going to talk about that if anybody comes. We shall see. Maureen, good morning. How are you? I see you changed. I was going to comment yesterday. I see that you changed your picture. Is it cold where you're at? We have a lot of snow, and I mean a lot of snow. Can you see that? And I have the door to the garage open, which is irritating me because it's warm. It was warm in here, but somehow a bird got in here. Aces. Oh. I have to do something about that light. It's enough. I had something up there that blocked it for a while, but it was bubble wrap and I needed it, so I had to take it down. What else is new? We'll see if anybody else comes in. If not, it'll just be you and me. We'll have a nice little chit chat. But I don't know. There is something on my camera. Still didn't get it. Just a tad. Thought I should give a peek at my eyes. That's all right. Oh, I looked up that stuff that you sent me on your brother. How super sad. My heart goes out to you and your family. What a horrible thing. People are so mean and greedy. That's all I'm going to say because I don't know how much of that you want public. Good morning, Miss Ainsley, because I can talk. I wanted to, I have an item that I bought at an estate sale, 4 or 5 weeks ago. I don't know. And I was going to do a haul and a kind of like a little, yes, you can find good stuff in the last hour and a half of an estate sale, and I never did that. So last night you missed it. You missed Marie. So did you, Ainsley. Last night I showed a Tupperware piece that I had gotten there free and some other stuff, but I took 2 things out of the bag that I got, and yeah, I don't either, Maureen, but I never want to step on anybody's toes and say anything that I shouldn't. So I always like to ask first because I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings, especially in something like that. That's just ridiculous. I can't even think of a good word for that. Heart-wrenching. How does that sound? Heart-wrenching. People are just, can you see the bird? Oh, I'm hoping it figured it out. Bird got in my garage and I want it out of here so that I can shut the door because all my heat's going out. It's been in here for 2 days. We've tried to get it out. I finally just decided, screw that. I'm just going to open the door. Look at, I showed Maureen outside, but look, seriously. Oh, it's right on the floor by the door. Go out. Go out. Look at, That's how much snow we have. Ooh, it's blinding. Yeah. Now it's over here by the window. Well, it'll go out sooner or later. Oh, what did I just do? I just did something. All kinds of something. I would throw a sheet around it, but it's flying around, so it sees that the door is open, so maybe it'll go out here shortly. Anyway, maybe I should actually just do a haul from that bag and get it over with and show you guys why I bought what I bought and then what happened. How does that sound? It won't take too long because there wasn't a lot in there. Are you guys down for that? Do you want to do a quick, I don't do anything quick. Let's just throw that out there. But yeah, we could do that. You can hang out for however long you want. I'm not in control of your day. And it's Sunday, so what the heck? So much snow. I know it's so pretty, but rather chilly. Okay, let's just do this. I had gone to, you guys, most of you, I know, hi Chandra, good morning. Most of you have seen one or two of my haul videos or my what sold videos, or you just have an idea. I've shown a lot of stuff that I bought at an estate sale that I call the Hawaii estate sale. And I was on my way back from my last trip up there because it was the last day. And it was about a 24-mile drive one way. And it was kind of a nice drive because I went past where my dad was raised. And that house is gone, but my grandmother's old root cellar and the barn are still there. And so it made my, good morning, Gina. When are we going to see I'm on pins? I'm on pins and needles. I sent her a present. Did you open it? Did you open it? She's going to smack me now. I'm going to get a Gibbs slap on the back of the head from Kansas. You built a blanket fort on the heat. Oh, Chandra, I'm so sorry. I know what it's like. I do. Anyway, and I saw you're making it tonight. Ooh, I'm so excited and I just can't hide it. I can't help myself. What can I say? It's the little things in life that I really get the most enjoyment out of. And my mom used to say I was just like my dad, that I would give somebody the shirt off my back and wonder why I was cold. And I don't think that's a bad thing, but apparently she was something about him that she didn't like. So maybe that's why we don't get along. I don't think I would give somebody the shirt off my back and wonder why I was cold, because I usually wear 3 or 4 shirts. So I think I'd probably be okay in that manner. And I don't like to be naked either. And nobody wants to see that. So you've been wanting to, but Josh has been working late. Oh, okay. That's all right. All right. I know it's probably like driving you as nutty as it's driving me. We could be nutty together. That's how it works. So he can be the cameraman. I can hardly wait. Anyway, so I was on my way back from this last one. I not only did I drive by where my dad was raised, but 2 of my aunt's houses, and they're both gone now. So it was really nice. Okay. Bye, Ainsley. So there was a sign for another estate sale, or it might have been in yard sale treasure maps. Who knows? And it was going to be over in an hour. So I thought, what the heck? It's right on my way. So I stopped by and they literally were getting ready to pack stuff up and everything. And so I thought, this is perfect, because Dave, Midwest Picker, said, had commented on one of his listening. Okay. Had commented that, stay safe, Aimsley. We love you. We want you back because we've missed you. Makes my heart happy when I see your bright little face. I thought, Dave had mentioned that I could go into an estate sale and I could find stuff that most people wouldn't even look, even when it was towards the end of the estate sale. So I thought, perfect. I'm going to go in this estate sale that they're getting ready to close, and I'm going to see what I can find, and then I'm going to do a video. Well, I did see what I could find, and I did get some really cool stuff. I spent $15. I got this whole bag full of crap. It's not treasures until it's listed. Until it's listed, it's crap. A ton of crap. Let's be clear about that. And I'm not going to show you what I started this video over till the very last piece, because I just sold it for $59 and some cents with shipping, and you guys are going to pee your pants because most of you would have just walked right by it. So last night I showed this. It's a vintage piece of Tupperware that you never see this piece. They wanted $2 for it, but they'd already put it in the free box. So I nabbed that up because this piece right here is almost impossible to find. There was no lid, but I have a box of lids out in a box. So that's okay. Vintage Rubbermaid silverware tray in any color. This was in the free box too. They had $1 on it. I would have paid $1 and I would have paid $2. I know I'm cheap, but there's certain things. I would have paid what they asked for these. You need a t-shirt merch with that on it. With what? A ton of crap? Or tell me what I should put on it. You can design it. You're the artiste. Design me something. That's my problem. I need a designer. You're the design with me. Design with Gina. Okay. We need a t-shirt. I need help is what I need. I told Marie, I said I need to quit saying that because everybody's well aware of the fact that I need help, but I can't seem to help myself. Okay, so I got those two pieces. They were free. I got this cool as heck. It's an ashtray. I'm getting better. See, it says Ireland in it. On the back, it says Made in Ireland. Irish Porcelain by Wade. I have no clue, but I'm going to say about 20 bucks. This thing is super cool. They wanted $8 for it. Like I said, everything I'm going to show you here, I paid $15 for it. It's really bright because it's white and snowy outside. This is a serving dish. It is made by Santa Anita Ware, California, USA. It is marked R144. It has one tiny chip right there. Can you guys see that? Where it says R44, Santa Anita Ware. It has, can you see the orange in there? It's just barely got there. This is something that I would keep for myself if I kept things. I love this. I love the colors. This would be perfect to put on your dresser or your bureau. You could throw your keys in it. You could throw your change in it. You could put your watch in it. Whatever. Treasure and crap. Check this out. Busy Bee copyright. Banta Anita Ware. Oven proof. California. Isn't that gorgeous? I got to pull the computer out. I have a shelf. They wanted $4 for it, but like I'm telling you, it was the last hour. So again, oh, there's that. Now, I don't normally buy stuff with these cups. Were given away at our county fair. Every year they had a different style. It says, put more music in your life. The Dairy Wives booth sold milkshakes, and you would get a milkshake in this. And if you brought it back, then see, like, here's another. This is from a different year. And some of them are way more colorful. I can sell these. I also have a shirt that they gave all of the people that worked there. I worked in there for years. Obviously, we were a dairy farm. Hi, Don. Good morning. And so they're very highly collectible around here. But I also have a couple of people that I know, like my brother's employee. He likes that kind of stuff. And so I may just give them to him for his birthday. We shall see. But those were kind of like a heart pull on your heartstrings. When Justin who's 35, was little, I literally had him on a backpack while I was working in there. So, incoming. What are you up to?
You want something from the store?
Nope, I'm good. Thank you.
Oh, good?
Yep.
All right.
All right. I think that I must not have realized that I had these, or when I gave Shelly all of this is Park Lane, as in 100% silk made in China. I may list this one just because I don't have that many of them. This one is, I don't know if it had. I'm trying really hard to, if I pick scarves up, to make sure that they have either they have a hand rolled. Here we go. There we go. So this is got Piazzo Saint S. Pietro. So that's Roma, it says on it in big freaking letters, because I'm stinking blind. Sorry, was a little lost on Santa Anita where never heard of it before, so I was looking at, what'd you find? Most of the pottery from that older pottery from California is, especially if it's numbered, usually that number will tell you the mold. That's the mold number on it. And I know that because I know that. What do you think about that? I know that because I painted ceramics for years for one of my friend's moms, and I got to do whatever I wanted for me and my family for free. And it cracks me up, those stupid, I better watch myself, Christmas trees that everybody's like, oh my God, I found a Christmas tree. Every time I find those, I give them. I gave Marie 2 of them that were my grandmother's, that my grandmother made. And it's like they can't figure out where to find more of the little plastic light thingies that go on there. You can buy them on eBay. You can buy them at the ceramic shops, because they still make them. This is all in Japanese or Chinese, but it's gorgeous. I can't read it. I'll have to Google Lens it, the tag, and do the translate on it. So I got 3. I think I just got 3 scarves. And these are nice ones. They're not tedious. They won't be tedious to list. And I have that little clothesline thing that I have on my listing station. So they'll go right in that. This right here, you guys. People walk by these all day long. And I can prove it because obviously they were there and I got them, right? Slips. This is a half slip. It's got a slit in the side. It's got the lace. There's a lot of people that still wear slips. Here's another one, only it's a short one. Here is this is a super long one, so this would be for somebody who wears the longer skirts. Kid you not. Here is a Vanity Fair house jacket. And it's that silky, oh no, it's not. It's a pajama, it's a nightgown. This will sell for about 30 bucks. That needs washed just because it's wrinkled. And then here is a full slip. This one is by Sears, and I've sold quite a few of these. These were really nice the way they were made. You could actually, if they were too long, you could actually cut this off and make it shorter if it was too long for you. So it had that in there. My mom used to make us wear slips when we were younger if we wore dresses. So, and you know, if you're wearing something that, it's a modesty thing, right, girls? I don't wear dresses anymore. I do every once in a great while. I don't really have anything, but you know, it's not a bad thing. And then I got this L.A. Cabana all night long extra large rayon Hawaiian shirt. This is a woman's, I think. I should take that in the house right now. I'm in the process of listing all the Hawaiian shirts from yesterday. Okay, so I got that. That's part of the $15. Hi, Chuck. I'm just I sold something and I wanted to show you guys, and then I decided I was just going to do the Perlini and Annie. Good morning, everybody. Sorry I didn't see you come in. I was busy showing slips, vintage slips. If you guys aren't aware that there's a market for that, there is, because there's a lot of people, especially religious people like Apostolic Lutherans, Latter-day Saints. Not so much so. Sears went out of business just 2 years ago, I think. But yep, Sears went out of business, but that's vintage Sears. So there are a lot of people who dress modestly and they still wear those. Good morning. Never too old. Harry, how are you? Harry would wear those slips. You'd wear some slips, wouldn't you, Harry? Do you wear this, Harry? You know you would. It's silky. Yeah, most of the kids won't wear them. They would actually, you know what? That's not true, because some of the girls will buy those and they will style them as a dress and put a sweater or something over the top of them. You have one just like it in red. That does not surprise me. Does it have black roses on it? Oh my goodness. Anyway, so the reason I started this was because I bought something that was broken. Not only was it broken, but by the time I got it home, it was more broken. Good morning, Dawn. Than when I bought it. I think the bird just flew out. I have a bird in my garage. Hang on a second. So I had, it's out. I'm hoping we'll find out sooner or later. So I had, yours is just plain and it looks good in sunlight. Oh, that's nice to know. So I had been called out kind of by Dave, Midwest Picker, who said that I could walk into a yard sale and find an estate sale in the last hour or so and find a bunch of stuff that was worth a lot of money because I have the eye for that. So I had gone to an estate sale at the last hour, and I walked out with this huge IKEA bag full for $15. But I had bought something that was tortured, not as bad as it was when I got it home, and I should have done a better job. I thought I had it wrapped up well. It could have just been that it was tortured enough that there was no wrapping up well enough for it. But I sold it this morning for $50. I listed it high too because it was a rare piece, and we'll get into that more in a minute. But I was just going to show the haul. So I showed some. Then people will give you lots of free stuff. They did. I got free stuff. They were already putting stuff in a pile. I would have happily paid for the two things that I got for free, which were this Rubbermaid silverware tray and this Tupperware bowl. I mostly wanted it for this because these are super hard to find. If you guys don't know Tupperware, that's okay. You can either check into it. Not all Tupperware. Well, I shouldn't say that. There's a lot of Tupperware that's worth a lot of money, but most everybody is familiar with the pickle keepers and that kind of stuff, but I sell it all. So I got those. I got this pamphlet on Whispering Woods. It's just a campground kind of thing. I got this pamphlet on the Dominion frying pan recipe booklet. You guys know I like ephemera, and I sell a lot of it, and I sell a lot of books because books don't sell. Folk Songs of the United States. This is, wasn't quite, I looked it up while I was there. It's Italian, and it's about medicine. Okay. Rand McNally, Collegiate World Atlas. People like the maps inside. They either want them for the dates or they want them to decorate with. And this is from, oh shit, it's in oh shoot. It's in I'm doing all kinds of lovely stuff. MCMLXI. That's the Roman numerals. I got this because I really thought it might help me. Readings in Abnormal Psychology. It's actually worth some money. You guys know who this is? Remember him? Not only is it Paul Padrone's cookbook, but it's a Tabasco sauce piece of advertisement. You like the cheese thing? Yep. Compositions of food, raw and processed. This is really cool. I'm weird. What can I say? And then this book, it's called The Torch Is Passed. It's the Associated Press story of the death of a president. And it is about JFK. All right. So that's the boring stuff. And then I got this little gal. She's listed. See that? That's not the piece I sold. This guy was sitting on the windowsill in the bedroom, and let's see how close I can get you to him. I had him listed. Okay. They paid $125 for him years and years and years ago. That's the mold number. CS 121. I had him listed for $152 because he comps at that, but I knew I wasn't going to get that for it. Hang on here a second. I got an offer today. I've only had him listed for 3 weeks, I think. I'm going to tell you exactly what he's called. Show you the listing. Large 14-inch religious CSS statuary, St. Joseph Baby Jesus chalkware plaster statue. Now that's my first picture. My second picture. Third. Fourth. Fifth. The ruler shows that. Look at, now you're seeing some of the damages. This is irritating me. I did this. I took a bunch of pictures and I circled all of the areas that were damaged in red. It's chalkware, it's vintage, it's religious. Chalkware is actually fairly easy to repair if you know how to do it. This guy is heavy, and I don't know if you can see. Can you see right there? Those are the metal rods of his frame underneath. I actually had thought about repairing this myself, and then I just decided, screw it. I'm just going to list it like this, and I'm going to get laughed at by everybody because I'm listing this thing that has got, look at baby Jesus's face. I mean, it's just like hanging on there. So I'm going to have to really pack this sucker well. But it's gorgeous. It's a piece of art. It's collectible. And so I think that because I took such good pictures and I was so detailed in showing what was wrong with it. Yeah, I know they don't. They don't, for sure. Dom DeLuise. That's not Dom DeLuise. It's Paul Padrone. Two different people. I missed something here. What else is new? Paul Padrone and Dom DeLuise are two different people. Paul Padrone is the Cajun chef, right? Anyway, so they sent me a message and asked if I would take $50 for it. I don't know if it's a she or he. They said that it had quite a bit of damage, but they loved the colors. And I was like, sold. So there you have it. Not everything that's broken will sell. A lot of stuff that's broken will sell. It depends on what it is. It depends on how much it's worth. It depends on the collectability of it. It depends on, can it be fixed? Can somebody else fix it? You know, I mean, is it something that commands a lot of attention when you look it up? Are there a lot of them? If there's a lot of them and they're all in good shape, then don't bother with it. For instance, you guys all, most of you that follow me know that I sell magazines, and I will sell magazines that have had things cut out of them, and I put that on my post. But I had one that my son picked up, and now if I had all of them, it would have been different. But it was a Popular Science or something like that from 1955, and it's a cool magazine, and it sells for about $9.95. But there's about 30 of them online. So I'm going to take the staples out of it, and I'm going to carefully separate all the pages because there's some really cool print ads in there, and I will make more money from the print ads in there from 1955 than I will make than I could make selling 10 of those books. So that, I don't have it out here to show you. It's in the house. So keep that in mind when you see an old a lot of these old Time Life magazines really aren't worth a lot of money. If you have a good collection, if you have the whole year, all of them, this was given to me because it was my birth year. It's March 3rd, 1967. But let me just show you guys. See this print ad right here? See that print ad right here? See that print ad right there? That's where your money is in a lot of these old here's one for Sylvania light bulbs. These print ads are worth way. Oh, look at this. Holy moly, that's freaking cool. 1967 Chrysler. Somebody wants that. Somebody has that car and they would love to have that. New proposals on abortion. You can sell the articles too. Oh, this is one of the main reasons I wanted this. Oh man, I may not be able to sell that Chrysler ad. That's going to be heart-wrenching. Oh no, it's okay. Whew, check this out. This is a 2-page spread on Tab soda. And it has this little, let's see, I'm on the wrong side. So don't, these are things that a lot of you can pick up sometimes for free, lots of times for free. People don't buy these. Moondrops wet lipstick. Super Plenamins vitamins with the I'm horrible. Every magazine I would get when I used to get them, I'd open them up and I'd rip all those things out. Those little cards. Here's a 67 Chevelle. Anyway, enough with that. So this guy right here, out of all that stuff and the other one that I showed you and this, I paid $15 for all of it. And I just sold this guy for $59.18. That includes shipping. That includes, I sold him for $50. That's the price that she asked for. And then it was 59 something with shipping. So, all right. No, I'm not still on from last night. Are you crazy? Do I look that? I have different clothes on. I went to sleep. I actually slept pretty good for the first time in my life. I was just showing, I wanted to show, you might want to go back and watch the replay on this one, Brian. I wanted to show you how you could sell something that was really damaged. This guy is really damaged. I don't know how well you can see that. You can't. I showed the listing on there and I showed all my pictures in my listing, but don't be afraid to pick things up, certain things. Do a little bit of research. Nobody cares what you do at an estate sale. Sit on the floor, sit in a chair, check it out. But I knew for a fact that he would sell because he's religious. He's from the Catholic religion. It's Joseph and baby Jesus. That's and it's chalkware. So I mean, you have so many things going on there, and they're very it's very vintage. Did I even say? I thought I dated it. I didn't read the whole. Let's see if I put a date in the description. Did I spell statue wrong? Nope, I didn't, but you never know. Okay. My description is several areas where the chalkware has been chipped on the robe, his head. It does look as if he were dropped at some point and repaired. The child's face and Joseph's neck have damage that can all easily be repaired. Please refer to photos for a better visual description. I must not have put a date in there on him, which is all right. There was one, and you will find many that look like him. Somebody broke Jesus. Yeah. Somebody broke Jesus. Baby Jesus was, his whole face looked like somebody. I don't know how well I can get that up there, but look at his face. See that? And then there's various, you're always going to find these various little nicks. Let's see. There's nicks here, but like I did the picture and I used my editing. I used my little thing and I circled all the flaws and I put a picture of that in there. So you don't want to hide anything from your people, and you want to be as open and honest when you're selling something that has flaws like that in it. But it is really a pretty piece, and I hope they enjoy it. And then whether they fix it or not, depending on how you look at it, I don't know. So just wanted to share that with you guys. Hope it helps you make a decision. You know, do your due diligence when you're listing it. Take really good pictures. Do a good description. Always in your description, refer them to the pictures for a better visual description, because you cannot, and if you take good pictures, then your pictures and your descriptions should COA you, in my opinion. So I've had one return. Oh, I don't even want to talk about that because I don't want to jinx myself. I've had one return in the last 30 days, and it was just because the guy realized that after I told him that it wouldn't work for him, he bought it, and then I sent him all the stuff that said this isn't going to work for you, and he said no, ship it, and I shipped it, and about 20 minutes after I went to the airport, wow, the post office, he came back with nope, that wasn't going to work for him. Before he even got it, he opened a return. So it just got delivered back here the other day. No big deal. But, you know, it was kind of frustrating because, dude, I told you it wasn't going to work for you. Power cord for his, how hard is it to put your computer into Google and see what power cord you need for your computer? Must be difficult. Anyway, so that's what I was going to show you guys this morning. I was just going to show you the Joseph, but that's what you can pick up in the last few minutes of an estate sale for $15. That's what I paid for all of that, $15. And just one of those slips will pay me back. Just one of those slips will pay me back my $15, but I've sold him now for $50. And then I have the other little statue listed. I just took those out right away, but I mean, you saw here, I'll show you, Brian. I got this really cool Ireland. See it? This is a piece of California pottery. It's Santa Anita ware. It's super cool. I love the orange in there, the glazing. Busy Bee, California pottery also. When you guys see this kind of design or any kind of starburst design, you know that's worth some money. And then I got some silk scarves and the books and stuff that I showed. So for $15, one of those books, that little pamphlet from the Friar will get me $15. That's another thing I talked about the other night. Anywhere you go sourcing, no matter what you're sourcing for, if you can't walk out of wherever it is you're sourcing with one piece that will pay for everything you bought, then you probably shouldn't have bought everything that you bought, in my opinion. And I'm not trying, I know you guys, there's a lot of you guys that have a hard time, don't have a lot of places. Like Chuck, I know you don't have a lot of places to go sourcing. It's winter. There aren't any garage sales. I don't know about your neck of the woods, but our estate sales are crazy here. We just have a lot of them. And happy Valentine's Day to you too, Leroy. Thanks for popping in. The geisha scarf was your favorite. Yeah, that's really pretty. And it's heavy, you know, a real heavy satiny silk, so, which means that it's going to drape really nicely. So should you go to an estate sale the last hour? Should you go to a garage sale for the last hour? Are you somebody that just does a drive-by because it doesn't look like there's anything? You can't see what's in a garage sale just by driving by. You can't see in the boxes. You can't see everything. There may be one thing there that could make you $200 or $300. You don't know if you don't get out. And is it, you already drove there, so get out and go look real quick. I think it's not worth your time to have drove there. You may not find anything. Could be correct. You may not find anything, but you don't know if you don't look. And if you aren't looking in boxes and you're not looking up, see that? If you came in here and you were just looking at the shelves and you were looking at the stuff I have on the walls, you didn't look in the boxes and you didn't look in my workbench and the drawers and stuff like that, there's so much stuff you're missing out on. And it's tedious, but this is your business. So if you're going out sourcing and you are going to settle for a dress or a pair of jeans that you paid $8 for and you hope to make $24 on, I cringe when I see that because I feel so sorry for, I feel very blessed that the area that I live in has a plentiful supply of things for me to get. And I have helped a lot of people out because I can, because I've lived in the same area for 53 years. Hey, David, good morning. Well, let's see, afternoon, evening there. Good day to you, sir. How's that one? And I will continue to, because as I refine my store to the things that I really, really, really want to sell, I will start sending or selling whatever I want to do to people that need stuff, that like the things that I no longer really want. And I don't want to say waste my time on, feel like my time is better spent on other things that I have, because I have this just kills me every time I look at this bag, and I leave it out because I am reminding myself that I need to buy a duplex scanner. I bought this whole bag for 25 bucks at an estate sale, and just this picture, just this vintage picture, they had $22 on. Oh, I love that picture. I may actually keep that. But what I wanted to show you in here, somebody asked me if I have postcards. They wanted $25. Sorry about knocked you guys off. They wanted $25 for this bag. Uh-oh. Those are going to have some attention. These are vintage tarot cards. I don't even know what set, and I don't think it's the full set. They are numbered, so tarot cards sell really well, you guys. If you didn't know that, just drop that in there. This is an old from 1945 calendar. I really need to get this stuff listed, but I have so much big stuff, and this paper stuff is in a good spot. glass scrapes. These are glass. Should probably get these listed. Camera lenses. All of this stuff needs to get listed. Here's another camera lens. I should put that with my... But you guys see stuff like this? Countess Honstein by Carl Ferdinand Stelzer. Cameo creation. I think when I looked these up, they were going for about $25. I have 2 of them. Mind you, remember, how much did I say I paid for this bag? 25 bucks. This is all cards and pictures and Valentine's and birthday cards. You have no idea. You have no idea. Can you see the tarot cards? There's no identification mark on them, Cha-Cha. So that's what the back looks like. And that's the armadillo, eagle, elk, owl, lynx, bear. It probably is the whole set. I should take them in the house. My problem is I go into squirrel mode, and I need to get a bunch of this bigger stuff listed and gone, and it's starting to sell fast. I mean, look at this. My Dear Wife, Be My Valentine, 1984, so it's not that old, but isn't that gorgeous? And then this whole box. Oh, but wait, there's more. This is real. It's a fruit label. I'm never going to get all this stuff back in here if I don't take it out. Under the Shadow of the Almighty. You knew there'd be books, didn't you? And then there's this box. Thank God I found a rubber band. I have a crap ton of this stuff. This is just one estate sale, and I feel like in comments and a lot of people's videos, I mean, they're postcards. Real picture postcards, regular postcards. This one was express mailed May of 72. Some of them are written on, some of them aren't. Some of them are worth a lot of money, some of them aren't. That's really cool. 1968, it's signed. Woodburn Abbey, something like that. Anyway, I have an eye for this stuff. I love it. It's very appealing to me. It's worth a lot of money, but it's a time suck. And I don't say that in a bad way. I mean, you have to. This is something. Junkman Salvage. Good morning. This is something that, you know, I need to have all of this bigger stuff gone, but I'm not going to stop picking these things up because I know they're worth money and I have a place to keep them where they won't get ruined. So they're never going to lose their value. Is not going to go down. At some point in time, I'm going to hire somebody to help me sort through these things. But so like I said, here's a whole nother bag of them. All of this was from one. And they were so overwhelmed, they hadn't even managed to, let's just do this. Looking for a date. March 22nd of 1912. Best wishes. This is really old. This was never mailed. Birthday greetings. It's got writing on the back. My darling girl. No date. So Noel was the Santa Anita 1951. Oh, that's gone. It's in the other box. I think it was. Oh, this. I think it was, Brian. I'll look at it. Why? Tell me. Tell me. Then that's another thing. This is really cute. Birthday wishes. Here's one with pansies. All of this stuff. This is worth so much money. Most postcards are worth at least $2. Okay. So just even the nothing exciting ones are worth at least $2. And it just goes up from there. These ones, these birthday cards and stuff I was just showing you, $10, $12, $15, $16, some of them even more. And then the ones that are used can be worth even more because they will have a stamp on the back. They will have a date if they've been sent overseas from the military. There's so many different things that you have to know when you're looking at them, or you're on your phone, Penny, or somebody will come in and we all do it, come in and snipe it from you, and then they will sell it for what it's really worth. So, and if you're okay with that, then that's fine. I've sold a few things here recently that I made very good money on. I sold a book for $400 that is valued. I'm saying that because I've had it listed for a while. It's valued at about $1,200. And somebody offered me $400. I paid $2 for it. Tell me what you would do. Would you hold out? I mean, I didn't need my initial investment back because I paid so little for it. But the fact of the matter was, it was taking space. It was sitting on my shelf in my garage, not being enjoyed by anybody. $400, I'm okay with that. If they're going to resell it for higher, good for them. If not, they got a great deal and they got a really cool book, and I'm okay with that. In the end, we have to be okay with what we do. So that's kind of what I got. What'd you find out, Cha-Cha? I should do Google Lens on these, find out, but that kind of went way into something I didn't intend it to do, but there you have it. Hello. So they had this estate sale where I got all of the paper stuff. That was like the second weekend. They had it for like 5 or 6 weekends, and the house was tiny. It was just packed, and they couldn't even have anybody in the house because there was so much stuff. They were just, and it was in an older part of town, Vancouver. But, you know, I want to put this not with a rubber band on it. Keep your eyes open. These little things that a lot of people would walk by because they don't look, you know, normally I wouldn't have looked at them, but I picked it up and I looked at the back, and then I did a Google Lens on it and to check them out, and they were worth some money. So in the end, I paid. Oh, I also got some baby blankets, baby quilts there that I've already listed and sold out of that because I brought them in the house and washed them. So That's where it's at. Don't walk around an estate sale with your hands in your pockets feeling overwhelmed. Walk around an estate sale looking at everything. Feel overwhelmed if you want, but more than likely, if you feel overwhelmed by the amount of stuff that's there, the people that are running and having the estate sale are way overwhelmed because they have to get that stuff out of there. And so maybe the first day they aren't as willing to deal with you, but just go back. I always go the first day if I can to get an idea. There's always pictures. There's almost always pictures to get an idea in my head how much stuff is there. And I know a lot of the dealers around here, and so get on the floor. Exactly. Pull the boxes out. Open the cupboards, because even though the cupboard doors may be shut, that doesn't mean they got everything out of there. Somebody just maybe looked, or they moved something, or they shut a door so that they could look in something else. They may all be empty, but more often than not, I will find really cool stuff in the cupboards because the door got shut and nobody came back and opened it up. Toothbrushes, even toothbrushes. I'm not trying to gross you out. Even vintage toothbrushes that aren't in the package, you're not selling them for somebody to use. You're selling them because people will buy them for a prop. And I have sold quite a few old vintage toothbrushes. I just bring them home and I stick them in a pan with a little bit of Clorox. I boil them for about 5 minutes, and they're sterilized and cleaned. Then I scrub them and I list them. It doesn't take any more time or is any more gross to clean those than a pair of shoes that somebody's stinky feet have been in. Yeah, vintage sealed ones go great too. People get a brand that they like, can't get it anymore. Estate sales are great places to get toothbrushes because they just buy and buy and buy, and they have boxes of them. Exactly. Yes, Carl. Let's see. Hang on. This one is Baroness von. Here, let me do this. Hopefully that was long enough for you. I don't know if you're trying to take a picture or whatever, trying to get the glare off. This one is Countess Hanstein. And they are framed in their original frame, would be my guess. They are 4 3/4 inches wide and 5.5 inches tall. And then they're obviously like that. So, and they're really actually considering everything of what the place looked like. See the flathead? See the flathead screws? That's a telltale sign of age as well. So pretty cool. Pretty cool. Oh, nope, I don't think so. But they are pretty cool. Anyway, that's what I have for you today. And all of that was centered around the broken Saint Joseph and baby Jesus, and how you can look at things and judge them from many different points of view as to whether or not they're worth picking up. So I paid $15 for that whole lot of stuff that I showed with him, and I got $50 for him. Like I said, I priced him high with best offer because you can never go down. The ones that were like him that were in good shape were selling for $200 and $300. So I was just like, all right, I'll put it at $150. Worst thing that can do, somebody's going to make me an offer on it, which is what they did. 3 weeks, I had it listed for 3 weeks, and it sold today. So anyway, vintage toothbrushes do any kind of, actually, pretty much any kind of vintage brush, scrub brush. It's just weird. People get so used to what their parents had or what they used as kids, and then you can't find it. And we've all been there. We've all had a product that we liked that we couldn't get anymore, and we just couldn't find anything else. So you're welcome, Harry. I hope to help some of you guys out. That's my mission, is to help you guys out and show you not to brag that I got this and I sold this for this much money or what, but more to keep your guys' eyes open, especially if you are in an area that doesn't have a lot of stuff. There's more stuff. It's so funny. I was watching somebody's video and cooking dinner the other night, and I was just like, they were in a store looking at stuff, and they walked past something, and I don't know what it was, and I was like, whoa, back up. And my son comes in the kitchen. He goes, you realize they can't hear you, right? They can't hear you, Mom. You need to just calm down. So if that helps one person find something that makes some extra money, that's great. I'm old. I will sit my ass right down on the floor at an estate sale, and I will go through boxes. I try to stay out of people's way, but I'll sit in the office chair in the office, and I will go through all that stuff. I know, David, because you guys aren't as wasteful as Americans are, and you use and appreciate the things that you have over the years and pass them down and use and appreciate them over the years. In America is the throwaway freaking society, and it's just easy to go get a new one if something breaks rather than to fix it. And that is sad. That is so sad, but that's my take on it. Anybody else want to pipe in on that? So it is harder for sure for you guys to find cool things over in Ireland and the UK and whatnot. Not that they aren't there, but I think especially where you're located in Northern Ireland, I mean, people they continue to use things until they're absolutely not fixable, not usable. I'm sure there's wastefulness too, but I really believe that you guys are more appreciative of the things that you have. Therefore, they're taken care of well, they're passed down, and they're used. Here, not so much. They're not so much. And it's sad. I mean, you'll see people pass down cast iron cookware and china and stuff like that, but people don't even think china is worth anything. I personally had a set. My mom bought it for me brand new from the factory at Narataki in Okinawa, Japan. I never liked the design on it. My niece loved it. I gave it to her. I never used it because I didn't like it. It's not that I didn't appreciate the fact that my mom got it for me, but I didn't like it. My niece loved it. She uses it every day. And that's what you should be doing with dishes like that, is using them and being happy with them, not storing them in a big old case and maybe using them once a year and everybody on eggshells, because what happens if we chip or break this? Yeah, that's true too, Jennifer. 100%. They do price stuff really high and I'm sure. Where are you at, Penny? Are you over on the East Coast? I'm in Washington, the state. Your mom has a lot of her mother's things from the 50s, where I have my mom's wedding ring, and that's just it. And if one of my kids wants it wants to have it when they get married, I will happily give it to them if they want to change the setting and do whatever they can do. But I have my mom and dad's wedding ring. Disposable. Yeah, we are disposable. Everything's disposable. People get all pissy when they talk about not having plastic bags and plastic straws. How am I gonna drink my soda? The soda that rots your teeth and is killing you from the inside? Just don't drink it. Have some water in a reusable container with a reusable straw. Most of my straws, actually, that was given to me for Christmas. This is what I normally drink out of. Is that farm girl style for you? There's a stainless steel straw. It's washable. It's water. I've had this same coffee cup for 5 years now. I wash it every day. I use it every day. It's the only cup I use. Water and coffee. I very seldom drink anything else. Every once in a while. All right, Genus, I hope you're sitting down. Every once in a while, I will have a Monster energy drink because I love the taste of it. And I feel guilty for every sip of it that I take because it's killing me. It's got horrible stuff in it. But you know, I don't drink soda. I drink coffee, tea, and water. That's pretty much it. That's what we have at our house. I don't buy soda to keep in the house. I don't have Kool-Aid. I don't have juice. Juice is full of sugar. They add sugar to it. They're just trying to kill us. They're just trying to kill us with all the processed foods and all the crap that they put in it to make it shelf stable and sit on the shelves forever. So grow your own, cook your own, make your own. Do what you can. There's a lot more that you can do than you think you can do, even if you don't have a yard. But you can do it. And don't let people shame you. Don't make me feel like I'm shaming you if you're not doing that. We all got to where we are by society teaching us that all of this stuff was okay. And you're on your second Diet Coke. You go, girl. You go, girl. I'm not going to shame anybody except for Dominic. I shame him over the Mountain Dew because I can, and it's kind of a thing that we go back and forth over, and he enjoys it and I enjoy it. We're all adults. We know what's good and bad for us. So, just do what you can on a daily basis to get through life and not completely lose your sanity 100%. And it'll all be good in the end. We're only here for so long. My son, I posted this on my Instagram last week maybe, but my son said it to me about 4 weeks ago and I can't get it out of my mind. And so with this, I'm going to say goodbye. Yesterday is history. Tomorrow is a mystery. Today is a gift because we are in the present. Everybody have a wonderful Valentine's Day. I love you. Stay warm, stay safe, and I will see you guys live again Tuesday morning. Bye, everyone.